Hi, I am the Black Student Union President, Nicole Jimenez. Not only am I the Black Student Union President, but I am class of 2021. And I would like to tell you a little poem that I wrote, basically talking about men and what they go through being Black on a regular day basis and things that they go through that no one else would ever understand. The poem is called Color. I don't see color, but I look different. I feel overlooked. Emotions looked over. The lady at the store kept looking at me like I stole something. The pain I felt was out of this world. That last sentence holds a lot, because a lot of people of a different minority and different race would never understand these things. And I would like for you to sit down and listen to what we have to say and listen to what us Black people have to say. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to sit here and listen to us.
Hello, my name is Jordan Brown, and I'm here to tell you a few things about the club that I am in called Black Student Union. In our world, we are based on hierarchy and wealth that gives a person power. Some people are born into it, some work hard to get there. For the people that bust their behinds every day to become something of themselves are the ones we should really be proud of, because they have been shut down by the system and made out to be the bad guy because of history nobody can move past. Yes, in the Black culture, we have a major setback in today's society. This is where Black Student Union comes in and tries to open the eyes to people with better opportunities to help prove that we as a Black community are better than what the government and others may portray us to be. Black Student Union in Amityville Memorial High School dedicates themselves to opening the eyes of others on how much we have come and what more we can do to help the equality process. In our club, we have done many things so far that are only the beginning for what we stand for. We have 11 topics to be discussed throughout the panel. They are what the Black culture goes through on a daily basis, growing up Black, contribution to the Black community, household living conditions, or throughout the life of a Black man / woman, racial profiling, and a general upbringing. This is just the beginning of a big change BSU can bring. My name is Jordan Brown, and I'm going to read you a poem from a member of Black Student Union named Ziona George. I self-harm, but not with a sharp tool, but with the thoughts of not being ideal for an Ivy League school. Because I'm a fool to think that a Black kid will win the duel with a smarter white jewel. I self-harm, not with a piece of glass, but for thinking I can walk home with a free pass. Hoping a cop will bypass the melanin I amass got me thinking irrationally, like a patient under laughing gas. I can't harm anymore. These scars overlap, like the view of Manhattan buildings, and I will eventually collapse. They hurt and they can't be hidden, because my Blackness is acceptable, and it will not remain a burden. You can try and take me down, have whatever you want, swarm me. Just know the spirits of my ancestors' struggles is my army.
Hi, my name is Alexia Williams, and I'm from the BSU Club. Today I'll be showing you a presentation of privilege and colorism. I did this presentation with two other members named Kayla and Mia. Today we'll be talking about privilege. What is privilege? Privilege is a special right or advantage that only one person or group has. Some people have privilege in certain circumstances of their lives that give them benefits they never asked for, while others don't have the privilege that they wish they had and have to face certain challenges in their lives they didn't ask for. Privilege can be connected to race, wealth, education, religion, gender, or sexuality. Privilege among students. Some students may or may not have responsibilities at home or have to work as a way to help out their parent or parents with bills or anything else. Some students have privilege to certain things while some students don't have the privilege that other students have. For teachers to get a better understanding about their students, fellow BSU members took the time out to make a Google form to ask questions to students about certain things they have or don't have. Here's an example of the Google form and what it looks like. There's 11 questions in total, asking students what they have or don't have in their life.
Colorism.
Thank you.
Colorism is a practice of discrimination in which people of lighter skin are treated more favorably than people of darker skin. Colorism has always been around, but it has been ignored and overlooked throughout the years. In today's society, many young girls who are brown skin and dark skin tend to have insecurities about their skin tone due to colorism. Now, there are social media apps such as Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All these different platforms have definitely contributed to the issue of colorism. Now, I won't say the apps themselves contribute, but the people on these apps most definitely do. And what this means is that they tend to put down girls who have darker skin than girls who have lighter skin. This is definitely a problem, and this definitely needs to be addressed. Encouraging and motivating girls to love and appreciate their skin color. This is very important. This is important because I feel as if little things matter. I always tell myself that the small things most definitely matter. And what this means is that little gestures such as telling a girl that she's beautiful, or just uplifting them, uplifting our brown skin, dark skinned females is very important. If we, because me being of color, if we see that we have people supporting us, we have people behind us actually caring, we're going to want to start addressing this issue. Because obviously, if we're the subject, we need to be the ones who come up together and start to address all these different issues and situations that connect to colorism. Colorism, a practice of discrimination in which people of lighter skin are treated more favorably than darker skin. This needs to be addressed.
These videos discuss colorism and what it represents to most girls.
Colorism is the belief that there is that one color is better than the other. In most countries, this means lighter skin because European colonialism kind of spread that idea globally that lighter skin has better value. So a lot of times people think that colorism is only important within the Black community or within the American Black community, but colorism is prevalent everywhere. It's prevalent in India, it's prevalent throughout Asia, it's prevalent in any country where you have an indigenous culture made up of brown people.
Specifically in the video, like when I see a dark skinned girl, she's portrayed as like masculine and aggressive. I heard those little smart remarks. Did you know the TV saw that? Who are all of these people that they know? Who could I tell? Look, when I tell my citizen, hold on, see that? That ain't right. That's my citizen.
As you can see from these videos, dark-skinned girls are not portrayed in the light that they should be. They're portrayed as masculine, aggressive, and not as feminine as their lighter-skinned opponents. Here's some colorism in the media. As seen in the video before, media plays a key role in colorism. Since the videos touched on darker-skinned girls in the media, we will now touch on lighter-skinned girls. Women with lighter skin are seen as more feminine and are treated more lewdly. This is seen in music videos where women are usually over-sexualized. It is also seen in movies and TV shows where the woman of desire or the main character is almost always of a lighter complexion. As you can see in the pictures, we have Gina and Martin, where we have a light-skinned female and a dark-skinned male. This is one of the most popular forms of media in Black entertainment. As you can see on the bottom picture, you can see that the main character was originally a dark-skinned girl but was casted as a light-skinned girl.
As previously stated, there are plenty issues that minority students go through daily. The purpose of this panel was to help teachers understand that these issues affect our everyday lives. These are problems that anyone who've never experienced it would just overlook. We face our problems head on every day. Some students wish they were someone else just because they are darker, and others want to know where they're getting their next meal from. These are all problems we face on our own. The added stress of teachers who don't seem to sympathize with the situation does not help. Through growing up Black, our living conditions, and how we go outside and get racially profiled, we go through a lot on a daily basis. We want teachers to understand what it's like to be in our shoes, and we hope we were able to get that point across.